Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be checking out how 17 rose to the top of pure talent and teamwork. So I saw this channel when I was reacting to God Seven's accomplishment and how they grew, and then as God Seven is really one of the groups I'm really getting into right now. So I thought I should also check out 17 because I'm also getting to 17 also. So that video made me like understand God Seven and their progress and success. So I was like, let me react to a similar video part of 17. So without any long intro, let's get into it.
In an industry built on visuals and vocals, it's the stage that separates the greats. No group moves like them, no one performs like them. This is 17, the standard everyone else is chasing. 17 didn't come from a survival show. They didn't ride a viral wave. They built everything from scratch. Pledis Entertainment, a relatively small company at the time, long before becoming part of
Oh
Hype,
my
spent
god,
years training 13 boys with one
this is
goal:
a
to create
baby
something
baby.
different. Being under a smaller agency meant 17 didn't have the same resources or spotlight that groups from the big three received. The members often shared stories of tight budgets, minimal staff, and doing a lot on their own, from rehearsals to even helping with stage setup in the early days. They knew they had to work twice as hard to get noticed, and that reality shaped their hustle. When they debuted in May 2015, they did it with a full live showcase on NBC, a bold move that no other rookie boy group had done before. That kind of trust from the company said a lot about what they had. They released their first mini album, 17 Carat, just days after debut. It didn't top charts immediately, but it quietly made waves internationally. It became the only rookie K-pop album to land on Billboard's 10 Best K-pop Albums of 2015. Their first full album, Love and Letter, featured Pretty You, a bright, energetic song that earned them their first music show win. It was the turning point, and from there, their
Oh my
momentum
god,
only grew
they
stronger.
look so
Next came
young.
Boom Boom, a performance-heavy track that showcased Seventeen's ability to combine high energy
Oh,
with tight precision. It wasn't just catchy, it demonstrated their growth in stage command and group synchronization, and helped them step away from their boyish, rookie image. Then Don't Wanna Cry changed everything. With its emotional lyrics, ambient production, and elegant choreography, it marked a more mature phase for the group. The song stood out
one of
in the
my
industry for
favorites,
its subdued
17
yet powerful
songs.
delivery, and it quickly became one of their most iconic hits. It proved that 17 could do more than just upbeat tracks. They could tell stories. But if there's one track from this era that became a fan favorite classic, known for its fake endings, a choreographic trick where the song seems to end multiple times only to burst back into another chorus. It became a staple of their concerts. It created a
Mm,
playful, chaotic energy that fans loved and looked forward to. To this day, the song is considered one of their signature performances. During this period, 17 was steadily building their foundation, not through one breakout moment, but through a string of smart, strategic comebacks. Each one showed growth, versatility, and a deeper connection with their fans. They weren't trying to be the loudest group in the room, they were focused on getting better, and it showed. What makes 17 different isn't just the size of the group, it's what they do with it. One of the core pillars of Seventeen's identity is their unique subunit system. The group is divided into three main teams: the hip hop unit, vocal unit, and performance unit. Each unit focuses on its specialty, whether it's lyrical flow, harmonies, or dance execution, and releases songs tailored to their strengths. This system allows for creative flexibility and showcases the diversity within the group. But 17 didn't stop there. Over the years, they've formed unofficial subunits that added even more flavor to their discography and content. One of the most well-known is Busak Soon, a trio made up of Sungwon, DK, and Hoshi, known for their fun, high-energy songs and comedic chemistry. Then there's Leaders, consisting of S-Coops, Woozy, and Hoshi, representing the heads of each main unit. These subunits aren't just for show. They produce music, perform live, and connect with fans in ways that make 17 feel more personal and dynamic. Whether it's vocal line ballads, dance-heavy stages, or variety-filled content, these formations show how 17 operates not just as a group of performers, but as a team that builds and shapes their own identity together. And that's only one part of what sets them apart. The boys are known as the self-producing idols. Woozy leads the composition and production of most of their discography, crafting everything from title tracks to B-sides.
Oh my God,
He's not
very
just a producer,
talented.
he's the musical backbone of 17. His deep involvement means their sound isn't manufactured for trends, it's authentic to them. When you hear a 17 track, you're hearing the members' own creative direction. Hoshi, the leader of the performance unit, is behind much of their choreography. From sharp isolations to large-scale formations, their stages stand out because they're crafted by someone who knows the team inside out. Their routines aren't just dance moves, they're tailored storytelling tools. Songs like Don't Wanna Cry and Super became iconic not only because of their sound, but because of how they looked and felt on stage. This level of creative control is nearly unheard of,
Yeah, super made
especially
me
for a group of
like a
13.
carrot.
Most idols perform what's given to them. 17 creates what they perform. Then there's Going 17. It's not just another idol variety series. It's written, directed, and edited by the team and staff who understand their humor best. No gimmicks, no forced concepts. Just genuine fun and chemistry. That authenticity made it a hit even outside the fandom. Some people became fans just through watching Going 17. 17 didn't explode overnight. They built their global presence slowly and steadily. 17 was continuing to release some of their most impactful music. Rock With You in 2021 showcased a more emotional pop rock side of the group that resonated with fans worldwide. The chorus hit hard, and the vulnerability in their vocals was a shift that people appreciated. Then came Hot, a bold, edgy, and fiery track that fully leaned into their mature image. With its heavy bass, confident attitude, and intense visuals, Hot became one of their most viral songs. It showed that 17 wasn't afraid to take risks and reinvent their sound. The performance stages especially went viral across social media, and fans still cite it as one of their most unforgettable comebacks. By 2023, it all paid off. Their album FML became the best-selling album globally that year. It had two title tracks, Super and F My Life. Super was a cultural moment, inspired by the strength of legendary figures like Sonagong. The performance had over 200 backup dancers and an energy that was explosive from start to finish. The choreography was so intense, so synchronized, and so massive that it sparked viral challenges, stage reactions, and breakdowns across YouTube and TikTok. It wasn't just another stage, it was the kind of performance that grabbed attention from all corners of the industry. People who didn't even follow K-pop took notice. I'm Super became an anthem of power and pride, and the performance became one of the most talked about of the year. Meanwhile, F My Life showed a completely different side. It slowed things down, leaning into vulnerability and lyrical depth. It was raw, a reflection of mental fatigue and societal pressure. Coming from a group known for their sharp performances, this track felt deeply personal. It proved that 17 could touch people not just with energy, but with empathy. After that came Maestro, a bold conceptual track that pushed boundaries with both
I
sound
loved
and
my
visuals.
stroll.
The MV presented a sleek, futuristic aesthetic, polished yet experimental, and reinforced that 17 wasn't afraid to reinvent themselves, even at the top. Then came Love Money Fame, a collaboration with DJ Khaled, a moment that expanded their global reach even further. This cross-central move brought them side by side with a major Western name and felt like a celebration of 17's worldwide impact. The song fused their confident
Oh my
style
God, I
with
feel so
Khaled's signature
proud.
energy, adding a
Oh
new
my
layer
God.
to their international presence. It was a moment that highlighted how far they'd come and how confidently they stood on the global stage. They also released 17 Is Right Here, a full circle moment, a compilation of every Korean single they had released since debut, along with 4 new tracks. It was more than an album, it was a reflection of their evolution, a thank you to Carrots, a statement to the industry. And then came Glastonbury. 17 became the first K-pop act to perform on the Pyramid stage, the heart of one of the world's biggest festivals. That moment wasn't just historic for K-pop, it was historic for music. On that stage, with thousands in front of them and millions watching from around the world, 17 delivered a performance that showed exactly why they're considered one of the best. What they've built
So
goes
quiet
beyond
throughout this
charts.
video.
It's a
It's
model of what K-pop can evolve into. They've received Album of the Year at the Asia Artist Awards, multiple Best Dance Performance wins at MAMA, and were even nominated at the American Music Awards. They've topped physical sales, digital charts, and global rankings.
oh my god,
And
this
they've
is
done it consistently year after
very
year. But what truly sets 17 apart is their longevity and loyalty. Still 13 members, no departures, no scandals. In an industry where lineup changes are common and contracts often end before a full decade, 17 remains intact and thriving. That kind of stability is almost unheard of in K-pop. A decade into their career, 17
10
isn't just
years.
relevant, they're more powerful than ever. They're not just part of the conversation, they're leading it. They're setting the standard. They're 17. 17, dare to be bold. Will you?
Oh, I have, a, I have no words. I have no words. It just proves that they're very talented. They've worked very hard, coming from a small company to being one of the big boy groups in K-pop. Really is amazing. But I think I'll end the video here. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.